Hello friends, I am Dr. Sonal Chandak. In this presentation, we are going to speak something about accounting cycle. Friends, as we know, accounting itself is a process and a bunch of transactions follow a systematic process. Let us know how are we doing it as an accounting cycle. Friends, accounting cycle is a process of recording all the financial transactions and processing them. All those financial transactions taking place during that accounting period. There are series of financial transactions, hundreds of transactions they do take place again and again continually during that accounting period. All these transactions are recorded and processed, and this process happens frequently, that is again and again, and this is known as accounting cycle. 3 to 4 important things should happen. Number one is the occurrence of the financial transaction. Number two, recording of the financial transaction. Number three, processing of the financial transaction. Number four, the occurrence again and again. Number five is during that accounting period. The period is most important, and this is how, if it happens, that is called as the accounting cycle. Thus, it begins with the occurrence of a financial transaction, from when it occurs, its representation on the financial statement, and closing the accounts of an entity. Friends, accounting cycle continues over the different accounting periods as long as the entity continues in the business as per the ongoing concern concept. It is a responsibility of an accountant to keep checking the accounting cycle from beginning till its end for that particular period, and the next cycle takes place for the next accounting period. Now, these two accounting cycles can be compared amongst themselves as well. Friends, for a better understanding of an accounting cycle, it is very important that there has to be a good understanding of the basic accounting principles, basic accounting policies. The accountant should have a good understanding about the terms which are frequently used in accountancy. For example, revenue recognition, when an entity when the entity can record the sales revenue in the books of entity. Or for example, matching concept, the expenses are required to be matched with the revenue. For example, the dual aspect concept, that is, something is given for something is taken. Now, what is given for what is taken? There has to be some give and take so far as the transaction is concerned. The most important part, friends, to be remembered here is understanding of the basic accounting concepts enable an accountant to prepare an income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement, notes, and disclosures required. In this slide, now we are going to understand what are the steps involved in an accounting cycle. The first and foremost is recording of a transaction. Friends, when we speak of recording of the transaction, as soon as the transaction occurs, that is the financial transaction occurs, it is the responsibility of the accountant to record the same in the subsidiary books. Accounting transactions should be recorded in the books according to the accounting policy principles followed by that particular entity. There are certain conventions as well which the entity must be following. So we have to be careful while we are recording the transaction. Then second step is preparation of journal. Now next step in the accounting cycle is to record the financial transaction in the journal. We record the financial transaction in the journal chronologically. Chronologically here means date-wise. There can be one or more debits and there can be one or more credits. The responsibility lies on the accountant here is to check how many debits are there and how many credits are there, and there has to be a matching of these debits and credits. Then third step is preparation of the ledger. Now here friends, all the journal entries prepared in the earlier step, that is in the journal, are posted into the respective ledgers, again chronologically, means date wise. A ledger shows a summary of all the financial transactions related to each account. For example, in the cash ledger, we find the summary of all the cash transactions. Then, after preparation of the ledger, the next step is preparation of the trial balance. After completion of posting of all the entries in the ledger, we need to prepare the trial balance. We prepare the trial balance after considering all the transactions, all the journal entries are transferred to the ledger, and the ledger accounts are balanced, and the closing balances are transferred to the trial balance. Friends, trial balance is prepared at the end of the accounting period. It helps, it plays a great role so far as preparation of financial statements is concerned. Accounting period it can be monthly, it can be quarterly, it can be half yearly, it can be yearly, or it can be 2 yearly. It depends on the entity's requirement or the company's requirement or the business requirement. But there can be some adjustment entries as well. These adjustment entries, we need to record the adjustment entries properly. We need to make these entries before the preparation of the financial statements of an entity. At the end of the accounting period, the adjusting entries must be posted to the ledgers. The trial balance has to be adjusted after the entries are adjusted. After preparation of the trial balance, making adjustment entries in case there are, if any, an adjustment trial balance may be prepared. The accountant has to check the debits and credits on the trial balance match. Last but not least is preparation of the closing entries. We shall make proper entries for the closure of the nominal accounts. We shall close the accounts by transferring the balances to trading and profit and loss account. And final step, as we know, is finding out the profits and preparation of the financial statements. After following all above steps, we can prepare financial statements easily. Financial statements will show the true and clear financial position and operating results of the entity's business. We can easily prepare the financial statements like balance sheet, profit and loss account, trading account, along with the correct balances. I am sure, friends, this is more than enough that you will understand how the accounting cycle takes place. Let us rehearse one more time. Number one is performing the transaction, recording the transaction, and processing it. Now, how to process? Number one is preparation of journal, then preparation of ledger, then transferring the ledger balances to the trial balance, adjustment entries, adjustment in the trial balance and preparation of the adjusted trial balance, closing entries, and finally preparation of the financial statements, that is trading, profit and loss account and balance sheet. I'm sure the accounting cycle part must be very much clear to you, friends. Thank you so much.